In the far corners of the earth, beauty is big news these days, as pretty girls vie for the right to represent their countries in the Miss Universe contest at Long Beach, California. The finish of the judging in Finland finds 18-year-old Armi Kuusuala the winner by unanimous acclaim, a striking Viking queen. Miss Greece, Cretan-born Daisy Mavraki gets a big welcome as she arrives in New York, en route to Long Beach and a chance for fame and fortune in Hollywood. The judges have eliminated all but 10, and here they are, the semi-finalists. It's almost over, and hearts beat a little faster as the moment of decision nears. 5 of these bow out, and from the 5 finalists, Miss Universe is selected. And here she is, Miss Universe, 18 years old, Armi Kuusuala of Finland. The World Beauty Queen is a golden blonde, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 110 pounds. Presented by Piper Laurie with a jeweled crown once worn by a Russian empress, she poses with the other finalists, Miss Hong Kong, Miss Hawaii, Miss Germany, and Miss Greece. All hail to Miss Universe, prettiest girl in the world. Miss Universe comes home, and what a homecoming. Charming Armi Kuusuala. She won the World Beauty title at Long Beach, California, gets a big hug from her mother and dad as she returns in triumph to her native Finland. She's a conquering heroine to her proud dad and to thousands of admirers who crowd around her at the airport. Finland has been busy with its Olympic Games, but the great sports festival is forgotten for the moment to give a Queen of Beauty a royal reception. The Finns really go all out in their enthusiastic welcome. Her countrymen honor a universal beauty.
Background is very limited. My father was in the Navy when I was 6 years old. I went to 6 or 7 different elementary schools. In the 3rd grade, I did start with the violin. And after 1 semester, we moved to another state, and I dropped my violin, although I kept it through high school, and then it just disappeared when I went overseas. So I had no exposure to music whatsoever, except the university.
I was born in a very small northern Finland town. So we didn't have an orchestra, but we had wonderful radio broadcasts of concerts and symphonies. I took piano lessons for possibly 6 years or so, and I just loved music ever since I was a child. And when I became an opera fan, I was a young person and newly married when we went to Butterfly at the Met in New York. And I have never, ever forgotten that first experience. Bernstein had a special program for children, and we heard it every Sunday without failure. The children loved it. So they had a lot of exposure to music, and when we traveled, we went to concerts together. So they're all music lovers, without exception.
Art in the World Affairs Council, the Timken Museum, the Bengay Museum, Chancellor's Associates, Patrons of the Prado. I mean, we can go on and on. But we liked what we saw. This was before the Opus project. And so we attended several musicals and a few other musical events. And we became Angels. And so it was just a natural thing to get involved in it. And particularly since the Opus project, to see these little kids. I remember probably the most moving experience that I had with this youth symphony was about 10 years ago when they were the first group of little kids at one of our encore galas. There must have been 10, 15 of them. They're only 8 years old, and they all played the cello. The cello was miniature cellos, and they just started about 10 months early.